Hey YouTube, what's going on? SciGuy29 coming at you here. Just a quick video, I'm guessing. Uh, Told you last week after I showed off my 58 album, I think it was last week or the week before, one or the other, that I had some additions coming in, so to speak. Have this stack in top loaders, which I think is, I don't know, 6 to 10, somewhere in there. And then I got everyone's favorite Ziploc baggie in the mail today. Just had to show how this arrived. There's two cards in here that I really wanted. This was a lot that I paid $2 for. I think it was $3.75 shipped. So as you can tell, the Don Mueller in pretty rough shape. We'll take those out and see what was in this. Like I said, there's really only two cards in this lot I was looking for. Obviously the Don Mueller, kind of rough shape, some paper loss, pretty bad edges. All these cards have, you can see this T. That could be somebody's name, I don't know, but that'll just be filler or trade bait or something. We have another Eddie Broussard, another giant, another one I didn't need. They'd circled shortstop. See that there. I have some markings over on the side. The T again. Billy Lose is one that I actually needed. Luckily, in a little better shape. I think that might come off the way it looks a little bit. Does have the T, but as part of the lot, little crease up in the corner. We have a Roy McMillan, Cincinnati Reds. This is another one I needed. So I guess there was actually three, I think, in this lot that I needed. Pancho Herrera, who I didn't need, and this one's in pretty rough shape. Stains, scuffing. Back's got some paper loss and crud on it. The next one, Ed Mayer, is one that I needed with the Cubs, pitcher for the Cubs. As you can see there, one of the better conditioned of this lot. Does have the T, not ultimately centered, but centered enough for what I'm trying to get, and I'll explain that here a bit more. And then the last card that was in this lot was this one, and this is the 58 Sport Magazine All-Star of none other than Stan the Man Musial. I've got a copy. I haven't looked at it yet to see just how they compare. With the T on the back, that obviously plays. This one might be just a little bit nicer from an overall standpoint. But you just got to love getting stuff like this in the sandwich bag. So, like I said, I was going to talk a little bit about condition and what I'm looking for. Obviously, the rounded corners are something a lot of times with 58 you're just going to live with. Obviously, I'm not putting together a real high-grade set, but want it to look decent. One of the things I try to do is to make sure there's white border on all four sides. Obviously, this one is awful left to right and top to bottom, but much worse left to right. As you can see, on this left side, that it's just not there. It's pretty bad. So a little bit of mark there by his ear, but not terribly noticeable. So some of the other cards I picked up. See if that'll sit there. Vern Law. See if I can get that down a little bit. There we go. With the Pirates, has enough of the white for me. Much better corners on that one. We have this Bob Friend, pitcher for the Pirates. See if I can get this a little bit closer. There we go. Not too bad. Using my Bums book as the background, even though I don't think I have any Dodgers. This is the first year of the Dodgers being in Los Angeles. Here we have a Walt Dropo. This one barely made it with my white border all the way around. But corners were pretty decent on it, so I went with it. A couple of team cards. Get that in the White Sox there. Good looking card. Aparicio there in the third guy from the left. So right there's Louis Aparicio according to what's on the bottom. is marked. I don't mind the markings on the back. I think it kind of makes it an authentic set from what would have been in 1958. We also have the Baltimore Orioles team card. Tito Francona in the front row. George Zuvernick, Gus Triendas, Willie Miranda. Oh, those are some of the names I recognize anyway. Frank, no, Frank would be with the somebody named Robinson. George Kell's in this group. He's toward the end of the second row there. These last three cards are obviously bigger cards for my set. None of them would grade probably above a 3. Maybe this first one would be maybe, probably not. But for what I'm looking for and for the price I got them for, I just didn't think I could go wrong. So first off is that beauty. The 58 All-Star, Ernie Banks. Off left, right, and top to bottom. But like I said, white border all the way around. And you can see the bottom has a bad corner down there. But the other three are pretty good. So I doubt, it's not going to grade out high, but for what I wanted and what I needed for my set, really excited to have that. I just like the fact that it presents on the front. Got a white mark. I don't know if I have taken it out of the case. Oh, good. That one wiped off. So pretty good looking card there. I really like that one. Then we have this one that's in pretty rough shape. I probably need to take it out of the top loader to really look at it. It does have the crease right in here. But the face isn't bad there on his hands. Another crease coming off the side. A little wrinkle there. Some toning on the top and the side. Obviously not nearly as clean. The back actually looks pretty good, or at least better than the front. Got some staining on the side there as well, but couldn't go wrong. This I ended up with for less than $15 shipped, so I went ahead and got that. And then the last one is this beautiful looking card, and that is Mr. Hank Aaron there, 58 Topps All-Star. Once again, has the edging around. A little bit of issue right here on the edge of the card, but something I really wanted. Had some eBay bucks to spend. Got this right before he passed away, so the price was about $15 or $20 less than it would be today. So was happy with that. Not that he passed away, but the fact that I got the card for the price that I did. So just wanted to share that real quick. So I'm going to set these up real quick. 3 big dogs there. A little bit of a glare. I don't like that. See if I can fix that. Oh boy, there's Dan up there. There we go. That's a little better. So those are the 3 bigger additions. I guess we could throw Stan in there as well. So 4 All-Stars that pretty good cards, pretty nice names, and I'm more than happy to have in the collection. So until next time, remember, Cy Guy says, collect what you love what you collect.